Should I start Trey Burke?
Your choice.
Jason Smith. Listen, it's the shirts versus shirts. Who will win? They're equally both as shirty as the other.
Yeah, it's true.
Last time I played the Celtics against you, I was the Bulls and they won. So, you know.
Welcome to the Sunday afternoon.
So it's gonna be the same thing again. We play with heart, baby.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analyst, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. This Boston crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Wizards.
That was a weird shot.
Porter and Morris, the duo at forward. The always dangerous Wall and Beal are the backcourt. And it's Courtside in at the center. And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Thomas goes in. Good work there as it goes. And looking inside range of Doris, of course, one thing that both of these teams we're watching here, they share in common, is being very athletic.
They do, and I think that's one thing that the
Stop. This is Otto Porter Jr. What are you doing?
There's most teams in the NBA on any given play, so every trip down the floor, you're capable of watching something spectacular.
Oh, come on, Avery Bradley, please. Oh my.
Far lesser percentage in college.
But if Avery Bradley would play like how he did in this season, the Celtics would be in such a better position.
Accelerating to the rim, Wall can
Let's go, John.
the blink of an
I got John. Wow. Here's another W.
Thomas passes to Johnson.
It's not what I wanted to do.
Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Takes a three.
What do you mean? That should go in.
Oh, he got the lucky bounce. That's some cheese.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
Left side, Beal. He kicks it to Porter.
Oh, yeah.
Back to Beal.
Good pass. Let's go.
That was dope.
That was a good ball movement.
All around.
Love to see a shooter like Beal mixing it up on the interior.
That's Stevie, y'all. Oh.
Outside Thomas. To the middle.
What are you doing now, Horford?
Horford against Courtside. Horford kicks to Bradley. Clock at 6. That's in, and he found his rush with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Hard to get.
Okay, we got the best point guard in the East.
Difference there. That makes it a tough individual.
What about Kyrie?
Oh, yeah.
Especially down low.
Nah.
I mean, exactly. It's not an
no, I don't know. Actually, Kyrie.
Operate in
John Wall
that kind of defensive setup. A nice job to get it up and over.
Oh, you got me. Oh, you got it.
Jump by Horford.
I wouldn't go up with Isaiah, but I thought you
did quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game.
John Wall can give you that Bright House Network.
Catch that momentum.
Now here's Wall.
Oh, Bright House Network.
And Wall with the slam.
Even though it's Spectrum now, it's still the same Bright House.
Elite shooting.
It just sounds better.
Exactly.
And burst to throw it down with ease.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Back to Horford.
Ooh.
Goes up and
Are we not going to jump or what?
Horford's got his second down.
This is a back and forth game.
Defensively, that possession better not start.
Ooh, I see how. Oh, switch.
If you're the coach, you hope it's a wake-up call. Get them to tighten things up on the inside and start protecting the rim with a little bit more authority.
Here's Wall. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D.
John Wall.
He's got 6.
Big-time finisher around the rim. Wall makes it look easy. You know, just looking
Bro, if Al Horford would step up a little bit.
Hard to find a more consistent player in that center spot. You know, he always shoots an efficient rate from the floor, doesn't miss a lot of time with injuries, and you can always expect him to be available.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that.
Bright House Network.
We did.
I should have fouled.
He should have been a foul. Clean block.
And one. We're taught.
Bro, he's white boy. He's not gonna make an answer.
You know,
Isn't he?
White. He's still white.
and for a guy who plays as physically as he does, that's
Come on, bro.
A lot of great.
Oh, Kelly Olynyk. This is the real white boy right here.
Oh yes, Brandon Jennings.
This is the real white boy right here, Kelly Olynyk.
My boy Brandon.
Concur with that, Kevin, because year after year,
the real white boy's on
top of the league in rebound.
Jason
This guy's one of the best at
no block.
Excuse me, I think we're talking about Paul Zipser's real white boy.
Oh no.
Does he get a lot, Kevin? But he does
Come on, Brandon.
limited amounts.
Used to be raw.
There are a lot of guys getting a lot more.
I don't know why the Knicks gave him up. He was having such a
Here
good
is
season.
Jennings.
He really wasn't.
Marcus Smart picking up.
Stop, Vinay.
What? I'm holding left trigger. Oh, that's not a foul. You went up with a weak.
He missed.
Terry Rozier.
He missed.
That's it. That should go in. Oh my god.
Warned you.
He needs to make those. Those are wide open. You can't be missing those.
Oh, where's Brandon? Why are you not on?
To the middle. And it's
I should have jumped.
You blocked the other thing, but you blocked that. I'm drowsy.
and it's 6 points for Marcin Gortat. Over in the corner, Brown.
Come on, Kelly. Oh crap.
Shoots from 12.
No.
Hits some rim on the
When are you gonna stop getting these cheap layups in the lane?
And it's
That's my question.
easy for them right now. 5
Kelly.
baskets in a row in the paint.
Oubre kicks the
Shot.
shot.
Stop. Oh yeah, Kelly.
Oubre buries the long-range jumper.
He's a shark
He's
shooter.
got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Ooh, that's showing steal. Way ball.
Smart dishes to
Too
Horford.
far. I'll put it on line. Put it on line. Are you serious? Steal. Bro.
Pass to Rozier. Here's
Steal.
Olynyk. And there's
How many?
the shot.
This is like playing my team with Mason, bro. I just got 2 steals, but I did get steals both times.
Celtics shooting their
Good.
first free
That's
throw.
called karma.
And when you got a team percentage of
He missed.
about 81%,
This is a real white boy right here, everybody.
Oh!
Now for the Wizards, we know their play
We.
hinge on
You lucky you had a green release. If we didn't get a green release, you might have missed it. He was coming down.
doubt that makes everything go for this.
Oh, there should have been a steal.
Smart kicks to Olynyk.
Steal. Oh.
Here's Brown. Plays it up.
Oh, I thought you were passing.
and Brown is just a physical,
The size advantage.
especially inside. He gets whatever he wants.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Oh yeah.
Back to Jennings.
That's the only thing he does anymore. Is shoot 30
Olynyk. Boston trailing. And here comes Brown. Leading the
Bro.
first play.
Jaylen Brown,
I like
though.
how he puts himself in position.
Fun fact, Jaylen Brown is my least favorite player in this year's draft.
He got a spot where there's nothing a defender can
Jason Smith, white boy. The Magic gave him up.
Teams trading punches.
I mean, he was playing shit though.
This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Oh crap.
best maybe yet.
No! Front of the line, front of the line, front of the line. Let's go.
Almost.
Okay, I'll take that 2-point lead. The first, I'll take it.
Bruh. Terry, you need to make your shots. Terry and Avery Bradley are not making shots.
What do you mean? Avery Bradley is like 6 or 8 points.
Bruh, Avery Bradley and Terry are not making shots, and I don't like it. I'm giving everybody open shots.
Because I'm the shirts. I'm a better version.
About his decisions. He's one of the bright coaching stars in
Oh, give me that.
Excuse me, that's what you said about the Bulls? Where are the Bulls?
What?
Where are the Bulls? You said
Bulls
Bulls.
won every time they wore shirts. You know, right?
Bulls in 6? What happened to that?
Listen, Rondo didn't play.
great display.
So Rondo was the star player. You guys have
Think about it.
Jimmy
They were
Butler.
listen, they were undefeated with Rondo, and every time they wore their shirts.
But you realize you have Jimmy
No.
Butler and Dwayne Wade,
Well,
and you're saying
Did you see Dwayne Wade
Rondo.
play the series? Even you.
They're not my fault. You guys signed him.
Marquise Morris is out there with Jason.
Oh, foul.
And it's Wall. And
You,
Won.
you guys got to get something out of him. You guys signed him.
Off of the set.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. That I agree with. I think that everybody agrees with. Come on, Jay. JSN, you've been making that. You don't watch the Celtics, do you?
I don't like the
Crowder's
Celtics.
got his
What do you mean? I watched the Celtics 6 games.
for 3.
Listen, man.
Oh, Bright House Networks.
Wall passes to Smith.
Oh,
And the dunk by Smith.
white boy. We have white boy against white boy. I'm not gonna give it. Jason Smith is better than Kelly Olynyk, though. Kelly Olynyk is just straight garbage.
Line reporter David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the players Boston really wanted when they traded Rajon Rondo to Dallas a couple of years ago was Jay Crowder. And since Crowder arrived in Boston, he's been a culture setter. Arriving in the midst of a losing streak, he said, I
Oh, Bright House Networks.
I pulled Coach Stevens to the side and asked him, what are
Good
we
defense.
do here? And Crowder
That
wasn't
was
done.
good.
He went to the front office and to teammates. He said, I play to win. Kevin, he'll accept nothing less.
Great stuff, DA. Thank you.
He's too little.
13 feet.
Oh, give me that.
It doesn't go for him.
Bro.
Now Boston takes it the other way. And
what are you doing?
Thank you.
His outside shot, or lack of it, and prevented him from being truly unguardable by defenses. But Dorsey went out and has put in a lot of
That's
work.
not what I wanted to do. How did I not get that?
Well, think about this, Kevin. Wall took more threes and shot a higher percentage than in any other year of his career last year. And he knows that the league is turning to be a three-point shot focus.
Yes, you got the cheese.
A point guard
You got the cheese
that
out
can
of
make those kinds of shots with regularity. And if he ever
I
gets
see you trying to pass to Otto Porter.
How? I'm not.
higher, he will be a terrifying.
Trying to get him on the wing 3.
Oh!
Back to
Do
Porter.
that.
Stop.
And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
So I don't play off ball.
Porter's got his second bucket of the game to go. And Thomas, here we go. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
We'll miss one.
It's going to go on Markieff Morris. Well, Isaiah Thomas, a first-time All-Star in 2016, only the second player
He's little.
in NBA history.
You missed one.
5'9" or shorter to merit that honor. I didn't know that.
He's not better than Mr. Whitehouse.
Steps of the legendary Calvin
better shoot him.
Murphy, and for a guy taken with the
Oh.
60th and final pick of the 2011 draft, Thomas
Too little.
Mr. Irrelevant, another
Come on, Jason.
quest to become the best
Jason Smith has 6 points.
player to ever lace him on. I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Over to the wing.
Oh, I should.
Here's Smart.
And one.
Bro!
And that one.
Oh my god. Marcus
Points if he can
garbage.
hit the line.
What do you mean he's garbage?
Fouled him twice.
Plus the harm.
Missed.
Rozier, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas.
31-31.
Celtics sitting there.
Close game. These are even.
Well, Doris, of course, we all know you've had a chance
Oh,
to
bye-bye.
What are we?
coaches and players throughout the NBA. What are some of the best things about them?
Yeah, I think maybe the most surprising thing about interviewing NBA players.
No! I knew I wanted to do that, but I got stuck on it.
Periods of great.
I knew you wanted to do that. I saw him.
They start to.
I was hoping maybe it'd be like somebody else other than him shooting. I don't really know.
They need positive
She's like a 50%
reinforcement.
shooter.
I think the thing I've learned is most
Oh.
of the NBA players, aside from the great
He's too little.
skill,
He's too little.
people first and foremost.
Well, guys,
Riley would be a word
it's
Terry.
about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong.
Jason! Jason!
And it's a three-point
Look at
Washington.
him. 8 points, 3 rebounds.
He's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing.
My white boy's out is chumping your white
That
boy.
has been superb with him on the floor.
Defense.
So many of the
Jason Smith, the GOAT! I didn't even do that. That was good. CPU.
Here's Wall.
Give him John Wall.
Outside for Beal.
I'll take that.
Oh, that's a
Jumper.
Let's go. We're out here.
7 points for the quarter.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Here's Rozier.
Pulling away, baby.
Looking for his
Pulling
first
away.
basket still in this one. Feeds it to Smart.
Great job, Jason Smith. You know what? I'm fine with him doing that instead of you guys getting a free bucket.
Then for Washington, Oubre's checked
We
in.
got Brandon Jennings back in. Beal's still in.
And it's Jennings in for John Wall.
Steal! Ah! Go! Brandon. Stop. Stop. Hello? Brandon? Thank you.
Up top, Jennings.
Oh, yeah.
Here's
Easy
Morris.
bucket.
That falls. Great assist by
Brandon Jennings, 5 assists off the bench.
Jennings has got his 5th assist in this one.
Should take it.
Here's Johnson.
That was not a foul.
That was a foul.
That was clean.
That wasn't clean.
You missed one.
And the Celtics are stifling.
Whenever you use Amir Johnson against me, he's always wrong. I don't understand.
Steven.
I mean,
Because he's honestly good. I don't know why you
one of the top
I
rated.
don't
But,
think
like,
he
he's
is.
not as good as you make him play.
And even without being a dominant defensive rebounding and shot blocking team, they were so good on the wings that it didn't matter.
Oh, he's too little. That's a
Horford. He's
If you make
checked
the
in.
pass. That's a mismatch.
A change for the Wizards.
Oh, yeah, take it in on me.
Smart misses.
Talk about.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass.
Oh, yeah.
With a
He's a shooter. He's a shooter.
And
Oh,
Washington
yeah, he's a shooter.
with the bucket.
And when it rains, it's
That's why you wouldn't take him.
another jump shot.
Exactly, he's a shooter.
The twine.
We're pulling away, baby.
He feeds it to Horford.
Should take it.
Rozier drains the three-pointer.
We're pulling away. It don't matter.
He's got himself
We're out
going
here.
with the triple, his first basket of the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jennings.
3 buckets.
And it's off the back rim. No good.
Steal.
Really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
No, and it looked like he got a bit ahead of himself. And
What is that?
The defense there got
Brandon.
a major lapse.
No! Oh my dude. Dang, bro. You know you got away with it right there.
I did, or were you just not looking at the shot clock?
Close game.
I was looking at the shot clock.
Are you? Because you didn't shoot it.
Jump out to
That's why, because I wanted to get a better shot than what the shot I had to take.
But is it better to not get a shot at all, or get a shot but maybe not the highest percent?
It's not Aaron Brooks. No one will ever be able to top Aaron Brooks' shot, okay?
Cameron did way better than Aaron.
No, that don't count.
Yeah, it does count. That was in Park.
I'm talking about in a game between us. No one will be able to make a better shot.
That shot taken from the observation deck.
Let me just keep in mind that if I never told you about that clip, you had forgotten. Yeah, you did. You did forget. You're like, oh, that never happened. Then I showed you the clip, and you're like, oh shit, that happened.
No.
You forgot. Yes, you did. Don't even lie.
I'm not lying.
You are lying.
Aaron Brooks. I remember you saying it. You're like, remember when Aaron Brooks had that full question? I was like, yeah, Aaron Brooks to go. Aaron Brooks to go.
You did not say
I remember it.
yeah, for the most part, he took
You're
more
lying.
shots. And given
Ah!
success, they
He missed. No pass at all.
were more aggressive in the second half.
Yes, I read it. I got rewarded. Thank you, 2K.
Ford is out there with Amir
Oh,
Johnson.
no, it's not want to give it to.
Small forward position.
Oh, yeah.
Who's in the game for the Celtics?
If we can catch the pass, it's called ball movement. Listen, we're pulling away. That's not IT.
Celtics trail by 5.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Dishes to Johnson. That's in there. Thomas with
You just
With a
don't.
bad release.
You don't watch.
With a
Amir.
bad release.
If you watch Amir Johnson, the Celtics during the regular season, it would make sense to me.
Oh, yeah.
Beal fires the 3. Sinks the.
Oh, yeah. Right
This
back.
guy's around 40% long range for his career, and Beal is even more dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations.
Hello?
You know, I think with the injuries that Bradley Beal has had to deal with in his career, it has taken a toll on his development. He's never played a full season in the NBA.
Al Horford's going bowling.
Maximize your game when you're always...
I mean, he makes enough money to go ball. He's a good player. He's a good player. If he goes ball.
Johnson outside. 5 to shoot. And slam dunk by Johnson.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Again.
He almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long. That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Folks, we call it cooking. Bradley Beal is working offensively.
Thomas goes in. Dishes to Johnson.
I read it.
Drops in the way.
I read it. You saw it.
Johnson's got 7.
You read it, but I executed.
With Beal, he said himself that he might need to be on a minute restriction for the rest of his career. Of course, that's not a good
Dunking all over
No,
you.
it's not, Kevin. In the past,
Bro, if Bradley Beal did that in real life, he would have more fans than John Wall.
adjustment if that happens.
I'm telling you now, Bradley Beal, if you ever see this, just do that in real life, and I promise you, you will probably be like the team captain.
If he's injured more often than not.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
And again,
Oh, yeah. Let's go. John Wall.
That pull-up on the dime.
John Wall is pulled up.
Shots in basketball, we're all making it.
Let's go. We're out here on defense. We're pulling away, baby.
Continue to
There's no problem with being like 5'11 or 5'9, however tall you are.
Oh!
pushes the lead to
That was a nasty layup. Just a minute. That was a nasty layup.
point Wizards
The hop step, left hand,
straight.
He almost missed it.
but did it go in?
They
Over 3 people left stand.
Over like
Hop
2
step
people.
left.
What do you cannot
Play,
count.
and you can see why he's such a threat in the front court. He's got the size and speed to go
swear.
Hop step, left hand.
He almost missed it.
defensively. Very
I missed. What do you mean?
I said you almost missed it.
Did it went in?
Okay, but did mine go in earlier?
He's
Yeah.
about to get a double-double. Look. 8 assists.
check in.
Well, he's like a top point guard. He's a 90 overall. I mean, wouldn't be surprised.
Wall against Thomas.
Crap. He missed.
He feeds it to Olynyk.
What are we doing?
And here we
Hold
go.
up.
The Wizards fast break.
Hello.
Oubre can't get it to go. And Morris isn't shy about letting it fly from deep. Not the most consistent shooter from range, but
Shouldn't steal.
make you pay if you leave him alone, and he'll certainly keep you honest defensively.
Well, I think, Kevin, when Morris
He missed.
plays and moves, it just...
What if I would have blocked that? Would you have gotten that?
Yeah, for sure.
You almost
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
So the ease he has putting the ball on the deck to create a shot. There are not a lot of
Kelly, back in the paint,
doing the moves he does to get open and find looks.
I don't like this. It's a bad matchup.
Shot.
That's not what I wanted to do. You're lucky that happened.
Will retain possession.
Don't make Kelly look for all. That's not what
I mean, it's Martin's fault for moving over.
There's
That's
Beal
it.
with the 3, and again Washington with the triple.
Is Bradley Beal like better than Steph Curry in this game now? I think he's better than Steph Curry. He has to be better.
What do you mean? He's only 3 of 3.
Nah, dude. Bradley Beal is shooting pretty good right now. His shots are looking accurate too. It's one thing to make them, but he makes them look accurate, which is good.
He's 3 of 3.
Just 5 on the clock. Tipped away.
He's out here. He's just doing it too.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
But if I would have started like that, oh, you're reaching exactly what would
That's
happen.
not. No, that's different.
No, that is the exact same
That's
thing.
trying to block the pass.
Boy. Block the pass! I was trying to ice him, didn't go around him!
Oh, you're talking about when I was stealing? Oh, yeah.
Trying to ice? I was
like, when you steal, you do it at the beginning of the possession. I did that when I clamped you up and you was losing the ball.
Still watches Butler tape.
And that's like the 3rd time I've done it in this game. You do like 87 times a game.
How many times have I done it today?
I don't know.
None. Exactly, boy. You always trying to make a big deal out of
Scoreboard.
it. Always been trying to make a big deal out of it.
Been something that
We're pulling away out here.
Who's 2-1?
via trade, but Al
Listen, this is not my team. I don't care.
Well, not my team either.
Via free agency.
My team didn't even make it to playoffs.
Team-wise, and Horford was ready.
1 more assist for John.
So great fit with this roster and the city of Boston.
Thomas kicks to Horford. 1:49 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. In the corner, Bradley with it.
We're out here. Bradley Beal on defense has been the GOAT.
For them in rebounding.
Kelly Oubre Jr. Pull up, bang.
No one around him, and the Wizards.
We're pulling away.
Right there.
It's gonna be a blowout soon. Better fix it.
Light at any time.
Better fix your team, boy. We're out here. Bradley Beal has been absolutely amazing. 20 points.
The game plan and making
Clamping up on defense.
adjustments have to be made.
And 2 assists.
Not also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrated for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty.
Okay.
And sometimes when you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. That dunks the shot.
Well, I could have gave it to
arm they
Saul.
need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody.
Great screen. Screen did nothing.
Down that emphatically energizes the whole
he's a shooter,
team, and that can be a huge
Well, shoot it then.
He's a
moment.
shooter.
A nice shot by
We're seeing the shots
Well, I tell you, he's a shooter.
for them now.
I mean, this efficiency is pretty unreal. I wonder if
I'm
they
trying to
made a
block the
couple of
pass.
adjustments at the half.
Smart passes to Olynyk.
Well, I'm not trying to pass it, so.
It's tipped.
Bro, how you put the ball in front of him, but then he still.
Come on, Brandon.
Hasn't scored yet. That will change.
Oh, yeah. Ball movement. Bradley Beal. Oh, that's the first one he's missed. Marcin with the rebounds. Marcin might be a double-double, too. He has 8 and 7.
It's Marcin, it's not Marcin.
Yes, he is. It's called Marcin. Marcin
There's no
Gortat.
C.
It's not Marcin Gortat.
There's no CH. What do you
That's how you pronounce it.
Separate the shot clock.
Marcin Gortat.
Kicks it to Horford.
Not Marcin.
Pass to Rozier.
Sounds better.
He dishes it to Olynyk.
Why? Move around!
Kelly Olynyk.
6 to shoot.
No.
From 11 feet away.
What? L2? L2?
See?
L2?
You'd be like, no, it doesn't do that.
Yeah, that's different.
No, it's the same thing.
I'm talking about.
It's just because it happened in New York and you're saying it's
I'm
different.
talking about a different thing.
Boy.
I'm talking about a different thing. You
It
missed.
on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
This dude is 1 for 4.
Go, Bradley.
Here's Beal.
Oh.
And
Oh, imagine you would have made that, though. Imagine.
Just terrific recognition.
I didn't even want to take that shot, but I had to in
And
2
true
seconds.
contact.
this is his first free throw of the game.
Bradley Beal has only missed 1 shot.
Here's Rozier. It'll count. And that's not going to go.
Not Aaron Brooks. Wait, what's your words going into the 4th quarter down?
Fine.
Legendary. This is my
Why are you gonna tell me what my team is like when the game's already like halfway through its lifespan?
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Doris just taking a look now at the players in the game, past and present. Who is or was the most exciting player for you to watch?
Boy, that's a lot. I mean, there's so many names, Kevin. I think Michael Jordan, because when it became a possession ball game down the stretch, everybody in the gym knew Michael was going to find a way to the basketball. I love the show Lakers.
Guaranteed, if it was Kelly Olynyk block again, would have happened.
And in today's game, I don't know. Admire LeBron James.
No.
This is a once-in-a-generation player.
He's a shooter.
So shoot it.
This is Steph Curry.
Come on, shoot it.
He's a shooter.
Very definite.
I told you he's a shooter, man.
Quality shot, and I think Steph is going to change the next generation of basketball.
What are they doing? What are they seeing? What they do now, translating into hockey.
That was the best shot you could get.
Going to change.
Well, I think obviously, we see that dynamic pregame warm-up for Steph Curry where he's dribbling 2 balls and he's doing all sorts of magical things. And
I warned you.
That was a better shot, though.
Nah, in a hot spot.
What are you talking
about? He was in a hot spot. Oh, Kelly.
Oh, yeah, he was more open.
Oh, my lord.
30 shots are the
almost got his career ended.
What do you mean almost got his career ended?
If Kelly Oubre would have done that dunk, his career would have been.
To make shots with defenders draped all
Kelly.
over. Sometimes Steph doesn't.
Listen, isn't Kelly Oubre supposed to be suspended for the next game?
Yeah, but this is game 5.
Extraordinary. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Morris
Steal?
with Gortat down low. Jennings out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Oubre.
You don't know Isaiah Thomas.
Behind
Isaiah Thomas will.
Oh, Bright House Networks.
Wall with the drive.
I want to get to
Gortat dishes the wall. Back to Gortat.
He's a shooter.
Lets it go from deep.
He's a shooter.
Bogdanovich, no line.
Gortat, you got
And he made sure not to just draw the
I'm trusting a white man against
out on the perimeter.
He really does a very
I should
to
have
shot that. I'll let you shoot that. Oh, you missed that.
under control.
Let's go.
Traps in the tray.
I'm not coming back in the game.
For more trouble.
I didn't say I was.
You're going to let him just roam
He said shoot it. I shot it.
on the arc.
Did I not?
And Wall kicks to Gortat.
10.
And he gets
Hey, double for Johnny
It's
Boy.
that close. More often than not,
Wait, you made him sound
is
some
going
gay.
to convert.
Johnny
Johnny
Boy.
Boy.
Johnny Boy.
Decide to talk
You, like John Wall is such a tough player. You make him
We
like
see John
so
Wall do
feminine.
something on the basketball court.
It sounds
Johnny
funny.
Boy. Gortat needs 2 rebounds for a double.
Players with his passing, the way he can get to the hoop, making the most complex moves, seem pedestrian.
Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Bogdanovich. Here's Horford.
I'm giving you these threes because I know you're going to miss them.
There, but
Am I?
Yes.
Porter outside.
Sharpshooter. Rebound.
Dude, if you call Otto Porter a sharpshooter, you have problems.
He is a sharpshooter.
No, he's not. He's an
On a
ass.
regular basis. Doris
He
is with
missed.
the fact that he
Oh,
has
he's not good.
athleticism, his position.
Well, no doubt, Kevin. This may be the most gifted athlete at the
Oh, my.
spot in the league.
Oh, my.
Once that was Wall's main
Bright House
strength,
Networks.
he's taken big steps to shore up the rest of his game. His passing and decision-making have come a long way, and he continues to find ways to be a better point
Good
guard.
steal.
It's stolen by Morris.
Foul.
And there's the feed to Beal.
Oh.
Down low.
Look at that ball moving.
Wall.
I knew you saw it.
Win on the assist from Beal. And that's 15 points for Wall.
John Wall should be the player of the game,
Shooters
not
with
Bradley
tunnel
Beal.
vision, but Beal with a nice unselfish play there.
Oh, clamps.
And here's Bradley. Outside Crowder. Back to Bradley.
Defense. I like that. I don't care. Not even just the time. That's
You know, huge height advantage
Look at
there.
that comparison.
But because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
L2, baby.
Standing finish inside
I know.
against a defender that basically.
I didn't say you did. I just said that because I know it's cheese.
Well, for Bradley Beal, he's just an incredible three-point shooter. And Doris.
Bradley.
Bro, what's our coach's name?
After growing up.
What's my coach's name?
Louis,
Oh,
Steve.
yeah.
Kevin
Does
Beal
dude like want to sub any of the starters out? Like we're about like Al Horford's about to die out here right now.
is one of the most consistent
Steal!
threats in the NBA.
Otto Porter.
Bro, see, but if I would have done that, you would have
Oh,
gone.
I know you saw that. I know you saw that. There's a highlight play right there. The fake spin.
Bro, now watch. What Dylan's doing, I'm gonna do that next game. He's gonna be like, oh, it's cheese.
Bro, I'm getting foul. I'm getting the steals though. You don't. There hasn't been one.
I get the steals too when I do that.
Okay, but the real question is, how many reach-in fouls have I had this game?
How many reaching fouls have I had this game?
0.
What's your okay?
Am I complaining about you reaching this game? No.
I'm saying what you would be if I did that.
Yeah, but
I still
I
wouldn't
wouldn't be
get the
complaining if
reaching
you're getting steals. Only if you keep reaching and you keep getting fouls, but then sometimes you get steals in.
Yeah, but when I do it, I don't get that. I just get the steals.
That's a lot.
Beal gets a wide open look.
I'm just shooting because I like Brandon.
Celtics. Outside Thomas. To the wing on the left.
Chair shot that. Horton, no. Horford.
Crowder against.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Kicks to Horford. Shot clock at 6.
Oh crap.
Thomas goes in.
Nope.
Outside Bradley.
Dude, Beal's about to also die.
Everybody's about to die. Damn.
Left in the game.
Steal.
I'll step up!
There's a wide open
Too
look.
tired.
Again, the miss by Horford.
He's been stepping back there like all game, like you can shoot deep threes.
Hopefully it won't shake his confidence.
Oh my.
This battle is going to end with a very
It almost ended his career.
nothing.
Come on, John.
Impressive win for Washington.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W. And beyond
Why do you stop?
the game, fans are going to look back and
You don't
say
stop the
this
steal.
was just a monstrous performance.
Why did we not put Jonas in over Kelly?
Fuel
The hell was
energy
my?
for them tonight. His
Your
teammates
rotation.
were
Gerald Green?
they'd get the
Gerald
ball
Green's
when they were ready.
Why did we not put,
Really nice
bro?
job.
The Celtics rotation.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Gerald Green.
This whole Celtics rotation is like the most messed up
Gerald
thing.
Green
It's
starts.
going to be a
I
fantastic
don't know why I didn't.
He starts.
on the road. Comes easy.
No, exactly. A W is a W, but when you do it as a visitor, the accomplishment just seems that much more
Oh.
satisfying.
What the?
Stolen by Smart.
Who is that, Brandon?
It's stolen by Smith.
Come on, at least just throw an on-target pass. Like,
Oh, he's a shooter.
Here's
He's a shooter.
Bogdanovich.
And the.
Tipped.
That's why I say he's a shooter. He's only a shooter.
Brown the pass to Smart.
You can shoot that.
He kicks it to Olynyk.
watch him make
If he
it.
makes that.
And so
He
it's
almost made it.
I was about to walk out the room. I was about to walk out the room.
If he would've made that.
If he would have made that, I would have If he would have made it, I don't even care if I would have lost. I would have felt like I would have won. If he would have made that, I would have felt like I would have won.
Sports
I would have felt like it.
I'm very happy with that performance. Very good movement of the ball.
Looks were
Very good teamwork.
of the game.
Our two main starters just went off.
All right, so let's do Rockets versus Spurs. I'll be the
Everything they
Spurs.
did.
Okay.
Clearly, he was the
That's fair. I got the better team the first
away
time.
with a well-deserved W.
I mean, you got Ryan Anderson.
John Wall proving that he has developed into
Your team
one
is
of
way
the
better than the
NBA's
Rockets. The Spurs are better than the Rockets. If you don't think so, you're
No, I don't.
That's going to do it for our broadcast.
You got Sam Decker though. You got another. Hey, a good white boy. Sam
He's not
Decker.
good.
Sam Decker's honestly not that
Did
bad.
you see the time where he fell in the fast break and he hit his nose with the ball?
Listen.
I watched that live.
Is he better than Paul Zipser?
Yes.
Okay, so then he can't be that bad. If Paul Zipser can start with like making 5 points on
Listen,
average, then
being better than Paul Zipser is not a big achievement. It
Oh.
really isn't.
are you sure? Because he's playing for a historic franchise like the Chicago Bulls, and he's starting. So obviously, it must be.
16 of the 66 games.
That's still double digits.